Welcome to the main headlines from KB Academy. R&D Secretary General Ahmed Yahya denies any security reports against him on his controversial statements and criticizes Shakib Khalil and confirms that he will not run for the next presidential elections as long as President Bouteflika nominates himself for fifth term. The Ministry of National Defense provides the capital and major cities with 4,000 high-technology fixed digital cameras to secure public and sensitive institutions. In the sports, the federal office revokes confidence from the president of the National Football Association, Mahfoud Qarbaj, and sets up a committee to manage the championship until the end of the season. Welcome again. So, Ahmed Yahya, the Secretary General of the National Rally for Democracy, denied that the security services had opened an investigation or submitted reports to the presidency about his controversial statements on the economic situation of the country. He also harshly criticized the former Energy Minister Shakib Khalil during his press conference, saying, "Shakib, everybody witnesses that I had defended on him, but he's a thankless person." In addition to this, Ahmed Yahya confirmed that he will not run for the next presidential elections as long as President Bouteflika nominates himself for fifth term. In another subject, the Institution of Video Surveillance Systems of the Directorate of Military Industries of the Ministry of National Defense has started supplying the big cities, stadiums, railway stations, gas stations, public banks, national and international airports with 4,000 high-technology fixed and mobilized digital cameras, with the intention of combating organized crimes whether committed against persons or properties, acts of sabotage and terrorism. These cameras will be connected to operational halls at the level of security and gendarmerie, which works without interruption. Finally, in sports, the Federal Bureau, which held its meeting in Steve, revoked the authorization from the President of the National Football Association, Mahfoud Qarbaj, and announced the formation of a temporary committee to run the championship until the end of the season. Furthermore, Qarbaj was revoked the meeting and he stated that he feels comfortable because he cannot work with the office in the present time. A reminder, there have been great conflicts between FAF's President Khairuddin Zachi and the association's President Mahfoud Qarbaj, who was honestly declared his support for the former office, which was led by Mohamed Rawrawa. And with the sports news, we get to the end of this news, and this is just a reminder of the top headlines. And the Secretary General Ahmed Yahya denies any security reports against him on his controversial statements and criticizes Shakib Khalil and confirms that he will not run for the next presidential elections as long as President Bouteflika nominates himself for fifth term. The Ministry of National Defense provides the capital and major cities with 4,000 high-technology fixed digital cameras to secure public and sensitive institutions. In the sport, the federal office revokes confidence from the president of the National Football Association, Mahfoud Qarbaj, and sets up a committee to manage the championship until the end of the season. Goodbye.